Hey, what's up, guys? Brandon here. So yeah, I am in my room right now. I decided to make a vlog for this channel. Um, I'm working on some stuff right now, some cosplay stuff. Really, right now I'm working on my newest Iron Man helmet that I made. Figured I'd show you guys. I know Yuna. I'm not used to calling her by that. I'm used to calling her her actual name. But I know that Yuna vlogs on here a lot, and I figured I would because otherwise I would defeat the purpose of two nerdy dorks. So yeah. Anyways, I'm working on my newest Iron Man helmet, which hopefully you guys can see. This is the my bed's a bit of a mess. I apologize, but this is the helmet part I'm working on, and then I have the faceplate. I have another channel that I'm probably going to be posting a video in on how to paint full armor. I want to start doing tutorials and show off my costumes and stuff because I have a Facebook page, but I rarely update my social media. Excuse me. I rarely update my social media because I'm always busy either with school, hanging out with Yuna, or working on cosplay stuff. So, yeah. But, this is my helmet so far. If I can get you on there. Nice and good. This is how the helmet is going to look. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with it. It was a new design that I had. A lot of my new suits from now on are going to end up being my own designs. And this helmet, I actually found a really old helmet stencil that was in the depths of my garage. I'd saved it because it was going to be my new helmet, my third Iron Man helmet design, but I ended up not making it. What ended up happening with it is I made it and then it yeah, it was gonna have a rounder head because the heads that I had either made before were flat or like I had these angle pieces going up like that. With this one, I made like a bunch of cuts, and I was able to make it more round, make it so that when I glued everything together, it would be more round. And so I took that stencil and I kind of modified it. I I ended up making it into a newer design. Funny enough, I made a newer design off of that, which resulted in this. And I'm really happy with it because one of the things I'm excited about is the fact that the cheekbones, the cheek parts on the faceplate actually go in line with the jaw because that's always been one of the biggest problems for me when making Iron Man suits. This is going to be my fourth helmet. Yes, this is going to be my fourth helmet. Um, so this is my fourth design, and every time the first faceplates didn't really go flush with the mask, the second one still didn't go flush with the mask. The third one is, if I can get the parts for it, I'll show you guys the helmet I have now. I have the electronics and everything in it. Well, not to turn on, but maybe will work. Oh no, positive connections in there. But this, I actually made it a bit better with this helmet, which is the one I currently have for my Iron Man suit. This is for my Mark 6. Yeah, this is my Mark 6. I actually have my own armor series that I designed. But with this one, I actually was able to solve that cheek problem by overlapping and making that part where it kind of like goes in at an angle. And I just glued that down and cut it how I wanted. This helmet is actually different because it's not made out of foam. It's actually cardboard that I backed with resin and fiberglass. The only problem I have with this helmet is that it's a wee bit too tight. ever so subtly. It's a wee bit tight, but it's good. It works. It is comfortable. After I put some foam padding on the inside, it actually fit a lot better. It felt more loose and became more comfortable, and I didn't feel like I was tearing out my ears. But I am pretty excited to see where this new one goes. I have to probably make some hinges for it and install the servo. And this one, I have a little tiny servo in there. But the problem that I'm facing with this helmet right now is that the hinges suck really bad. The hinges suck because before I had a servo that was twice the size, maybe 3 times the size of the servo I have now. Because now I'm using a micro servo or a mini servo, however you want to call it. I'm using a mini servo, and the problem with that being is that the width of the servo was about twice as much, maybe a little less, but it gave these hinges more clearance so that they would be able to raise higher. And now that I have this servo closer to the helmet, there's not as much clearance. This is supposed to go about maybe 20 degrees higher. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that makes a lot of difference, because right now, like, the faceplate will come up to about there, when before it would come up to about there. So I have to look into that and correct that, probably make some new ones. I think what I may do is my school has some 3D printers, so I may use AutoCAD and correct that, make better servo hinges. It's also uneven. Huh, I didn't notice that until now. Woohoo! Yeah, I got a lot of exciting stuff planned. Yuna and I are going to be going to Anime Hawaii, which for any of you people who have gone to Florida cons a lot, it used to be called Chibi Paw, but I guess there was a whole issue with the person, the ownership and everything changed, so they had to change the name. But I personally still call it Chibi Paw, because I've been going to that con for years. And it's actually one of my favorite South Florida cons. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Any of our viewers who are interested in going to conventions, if you haven't been to a Chibi Paw related event, you need to go. They're so much fun. It's also where I met Yuna back in 2015? No, 2014. November 2014. Yes, November 2014. I'm sorry. Anyways, but yeah, so it's a great convention. It's really fun if you guys like parties, especially. It's a really fun party con. And it's fun because it's not small. It's a good size con. It's really fun. Everyone has a good time. It's awesome. I enjoy going. So I'm excited this year. And I'm actually making Yuna, possibly, depends on how much time I have, I may be making her Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, and my buddy Nick, I am making him a Batman suit. Or, if anything, what we may do is he bought, like, this Batman costume off of like, Amazon or something. It's one of those ones you can actually buy at, like, Party City, and it has all, like, the muscles and everything, like, that are made out of foam. So what we're doing is we're modifying it to make it sort of a classic version, but, like, mixed with Arkham Knight. So it's going to have, like, armor and stuff in certain places. And we are going to remake the cowl because... Oh, that looked... No. It went, like... It didn't even conform with his nose. It just went... So yeah, we're going to make him a new cowl, new gauntlets. We got him boots that we may modify. And I'm going to probably make him a... Because it's kind of baggy in certain areas, so... Probably gonna make him like fake muscles just to like fill it out more. Not saying that he doesn't have muscle, but like I mean the costume is like super baggy, So, yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. I'm excited for the con. I think, oh my gosh, I'm going on 10 minutes. Dang. But yeah, aside from that, I think Anime Hawaii may be our last convention unless we decide to go to Holomat. I would like to go there because I haven't been before. I want to try experiencing more conventions that I haven't been to. But that is questionable because of how close it is to Anime Hawaii. So, that being said, I think our next one is, if it's in January, it's going to be Paradise City Comic-Con. Yeah, I think so. It depends on which ones are, like, earlier in the year. I know I definitely want to go to MetroCon next year, but I'm debating between MegaCon and MetroCon, for me personally. Because I really like both. This was my first year going to MetroCon, which was awesome. I had a wonderful time, and yeah, it was awesome. I had a great time. It was so much fun walking around Tampa and everything else, and the convention was big. Like the convention space was big. It wasn't overcrowded. It like everything was perfect about that convention. It was awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to next year. What I am surprised about is how good the rave was. Personally, for me, I like going to the raves at the conventions. That's something I always look forward to on the Saturday of the convention. Is the rave, because I have a lot of fun and I dance, even though I can dance for squat. But I try. But yeah, Metro was a lot of fun. I definitely give them good praise. They know how to run a convention. Yeah. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else more to share. I'm thinking I'm going to start updating my cosplay channel, because I do have a cosplay channel, and I will make another vlog with that. What I intend on doing is making like tutorials and everything on how I do my stuff. I mean, the way I work is similar to how most people do their stuff. Personally, for me, I specialize in doing armor and like props, like weapons and stuff. So I don't do sewing or much with fabric unless I can glue it. If I can glue it, then it's good. But otherwise, no, because I don't sew. I don't own a sewing machine. Yuna does. I don't. I would like to learn to sew because I have a lot of cosplays I want to do. But yeah, I mean, as far as other stuff, upcoming projects that I have, just to give you guys a heads up, I mean, there's Yuna's Commander Shepard, there's Nick's Batman, my newest Iron Man. I have like 3 that I'm probably going to come out with. I think I'm going to start production on my Mark V that I designed a long time ago. I actually made a sort of like an animated version. If any of you guys have ever seen Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, it was a fantastic cartoon, by the way. But I'm looking to possibly, like, not possibly, yeah. I designed a suit a while ago that was sort of like animated, kind of like that style. So I made it more realistic, and I'm actually going to be making that one out of steel. Now, for Chibi Paw, given that it's in like a month, that is questionable because I know it is out of steel, and I actually really want to make this suit awesome. I also am put back a little bit because I need to find my tin snips, which sucks because those disappeared to somewhere. I really don't feel like paying $15 for a new pair, unless I could get a cheap one for like $2 at Harbor Freight. Then we'd be good. But I really want to make that suit good, so I started designing it. I want to get all like the concept pieces, and actually, I'll bring this over to my bed. I'm sorry it's kind of dark in my room. I have shutters because we just experienced a hurricane. Hurricane Matthew or whatever it is. But this is my this is the arm that I mocked up for my metal suit. It's all held together with painter's tape at the moment. Because obviously I'm making it out of steel, so I don't want it to be permanently all glued together. So I'll see if I can actually put this on real quick. Give me one moment. Perfect. So that's how that looks so far. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. One of the things I'm also trying to do with my Iron Man suits is make them more rounded. Because I've heard that from people that my suits are like pretty blocky. I mean, I've been trying. I've been trying. I think it's really like in the arms and stuff. So what I ended up doing with this is the bicep I made round. So that I'm going to make out of steel. So that's going to be an ongoing project for a while, I feel like. So what I think I may do is either make my new suit out of foam, make another foam suit, or I may make War Machine out of foam. And I'm actually really excited to do War Machine because I've wanted to do one for a while, but I'm like, if I'm going to make War Machine, I have to make it good. Like, I can't, like, I need to do it justice. So I've been planning out a design for War Machine. The only thing I have to figure out is the weight. I need to make sure that the weight distribution is good so that it's not, like, the chest plate isn't coming up and choking me. I think I do have, like, a base for it, though, because I was making a Batman suit from Batman vs. Superman, like the mech Batman. So the chest plate, the more I look at it, the chest plate that I made actually could work for War Machine. The only problem is it's a wee bit tight, so I'm not able to make any, like, abs or anything underneath it. So I will look into that. But I'm really excited to do War Machine, because that is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Or, like I said, I may make, I think it's my Mark 11? Mark 10 or 11. It's a suit kind of like, it's kind of like based off the one in Civil War, slightly. Which is probably what I'm going to use this helmet with. So I'm really excited to see what projects I have coming up. And I'm really excited to go to some upcoming cons, because I haven't been to one since June, and it's like, because I enjoy going to cons. I get to buy stuff, I get to show off my costume, and I get to compete. I really like competing. Anyways, guys, we are running on 18 minutes, and I keep rambling, and I really should get to work, so, yeah, this has been Brandon, one of the two nerdy dwarfs, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Bye!